You guys, you've made it to the last week. I hope you've been feeling amazing. I hope you've been allowing yourself to be real and raw and honest and vulnerable with yourself. We all know, whether it's been 25, 35, 45 years, that we have been made to shrink into ourselves, to tone down our feelings, to keep them within ourselves, saying we're too much, we're too sensitive, we're too emotional, we're too needy, we're too all of these things. And so we've closed in, we've disconnected, we've pushed away. And in reality, we were meant for more. We were meant to shine. And oftentimes people say we're too much, we're too needy, we're too sensitive, we're too vulnerable, we're too all these things, is because they're not there yet within themselves. It's because it's uncomfortable for them. However, you should never make yourself feel uncomfortable for the comfort of others. With that said, I hope you guys have had a splendid last 3 weeks. Whether you're doing this solely because you want to feel confident and believe in yourself, or you've had some triggers that just keep popping up, you keep reliving the same situations, the same relationships over and over again, and you're ready to break free. This is your life. You have one chance to live it in the best possible way that you can. And you deserve to be loved and happy and fulfilled and all of those things. But most importantly, you deserve to love yourself. Now, last week, I had you guys do your journal prompt on gratitude. Have you been doing it every day since? Have you been just focusing on things around you like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for the coconut smelling candles in my house. I am so grateful for the fact that we had milk for my kids' cereal this morning. I'm so grateful for whatever. The more you focus on gratitude, the more you get things in your life to be grateful for. Now that leads us into today's first topic, which is vibe. So you guys know, if you've known me longer than a day, you know I'm all about good vibes. Even when I'm struggling, even when I'm going through hard times, I either listen to music, I dance, I read my personal development. There's all different sorts of resources that I have around me and within me that I could use to change my mood. Now, vibe. Number one, act as if. We all know what it's like to be in a negative headspace, to feel grumpy, tired, lethargic, all of these things. That doesn't change when that's what you focus on. So if you want to be seen, if you want to be happy, if you want to be positive, if you want to be energetic, you got to act as if. I hate the saying, fake it till you make it. I don't like that. I don't think anyone should fake shit. Okay. Be dead honest with you right now. If you've followed me on social media, you know I'm not about faking shit. I don't hold in anything. However, if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling a certain way and you're like, this does not feel good to me, how do you want to feel? What could change right now to get you to feel how you want to be feeling? Do you want to feel positive, uplifting, empowering, encouraging? Do you want to feel happy, joyful, grateful? Act as if you are that person, because you are. Deep down inside, you are. You're just letting a few things cloud that. You got to break free of that and say, you know what? I'm going to choose to act as if I'm joyous today. I'm going to act as if I'm positive mindset today. Show up like you'd like others to show up. I've heard 10 years in coaching, I've heard, I wish so-and-so would do this. I wish my significant other would do this. I wish my sister and my kids and my mom and da-da-da-da-da would do this. The first question I always ask, well, is that what you're doing? Chances are, no. Because sometimes we expect more from others than we're willing to give. And it's not like we're doing it consciously. We're doing it subconsciously. So pay attention. Once again, become aware, be intentional with what you're doing, with what you're saying, how you're responding, how you're reacting. Show up how you like others to show up. If you want your significant other to express more love, express more love. If you want your kids to listen better, get down on their level and actually listen to them. There's all different types of scenarios that I could sit here and name, but it would take up your entire day, your entire evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. But I'm pretty sure you get the point. Use words to uplift and encourage. If you choose to use social media, and I'm going to bring social media up because everyone uses it. Everyone's addicted to their phone. They're constantly on their phone, swiping, double tapping, doing all the things. I say swiping. You know, someone I'm dating. Anyways, we're constantly on our phones. And I bet you there's pages, there's people that you follow that doesn't really make you feel good. Either you're comparing yourself, or they're always bitching, moaning, complaining. They're in a negative headspace, and you're constantly asking yourself, why? Don't be that person. You know, I get Facebook memories that pop up 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I'm like, I'm disgusted with myself. I'm like, why would you share that on social media? I'm like, FML, this day can be over already. What purpose did that do? What impact did that make on someone else? What if someone was having a shittier day than me and they came to my page and they saw that? Would that impact their lives in a useful way? Would it be productive for them? No. So now be intentional again with how you use your words, how you use your social media. Be intentional. What is there, when you post, is there a purpose behind my post? Is it because I'm complaining because I want reassurance? If that's the case, talk to somebody. Talk to me. But are you putting something out on social media because you want to be loving and kind and giving and thoughtful and generous, compassionate? Think about taking it back old school, like our moms used to say, think before you speak. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Or talk to someone that you trust, that you're not emotionally dumping on, but you're solution oriented. You're open-minded on what they have to say. Feedback, if you will. Also under vibe, the last one under vibe, which is my absolute favorite, smile. You guys, I don't know about you, but I fucking hated the mask mandate. I used to love going in the grocery store and I would just smile, especially at the older people. They were so cute because you cannot smile at an older person. I don't care if they're grumpy or not. You cannot smile at them and without them smiling back. Like, smiling is contagious, but when we had to cover up our smiles with the masks, we never got to see that. So smile any chance you get. If someone smiles at you, smile back. It is the best free thing that you can do, that you can give someone to pass it on, because that shit is contagious. Whether it's your kid, your significant other, your parents, someone at the grocery store, the cashier, everybody, smile. That leads us to our last topic of this entire course, evolve. Here's the thing, you guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to be constantly facing challenges throughout the rest of our lives. We all have many, many years to live. And chances are we're going to be faced with challenges and obstacles and struggles. That shit's not behind us. As much as I would love it to be, we can't predict the future. We can't predict the outcome of certain things that we do in life or certain risks that we take. But the thing is, now we have in our arsenal resources and tools on how to deal with certain things. And the fact is, we're going to continue to remain a student. So when we're faced with that challenge, we're going to look in our other tool belt and our other toolbox and be like, what can I pull out? What can I use right now? Oh, I remember this book, this PD book, or I remember this part of the course that Vicki said X, Y, and Z. Remember that you are strong and you can get through these challenges, and you don't have to sweep it under the rug and deal with it in 20 years from now. You can tackle it head on right now. The best way to get through an issue is communication. If there's anyone else involved, communicate. Express how you feel without using the you statement. Always use the we. Also, when you make a mistake, when you do something you mess up, switch it. Instead of saying, I'm a failure, I made a mistake, I messed up, I can't believe I did this. to say, what is this teaching me? How can I use this as a lesson? Everything that we do in life is a lesson taught, right? I was with my ex for 6 years. We broke up for 6 months. I went back to him. We did the same shit we did 3.5 years prior. What was that lesson I needed to learn? That I wasn't healed, that I thought that I needed to be with someone to be happy, even if they didn't treat me the way that I desired to be treated. So you have to look within yourself. How can I use this as a lesson? What is this teaching me? Grab your journal, write that shit out. Maybe just light a candle, grab a pen. And I'm going to tell you, journaling, shadow work, whatever you want to call it, it's hard. It's not easy because it's shit that you're having to uncover. You have to figure shit out. You have to go deep within yourself. Chances are you haven't done that for a really long time, if ever. So just ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I learn from this? So, so with that said, we're going to wrap up this course. We're going to wrap up this call. Your last and final journal prompt, which I hope is not your last in general, just for this course. Your last journal prompt is, what have you learned throughout this course, and what changes have impacted your life, and how have they impacted your life? I want you to write it out. I want you to be real. I want you to be honest. I want you to be vulnerable. And if you feel stuck in any way, shape, or form, give yourself grace. Take a break, step away. That's absolutely okay to do. But I'm telling you what, you should be so fucking proud of yourself, because I'm proud of you. I hope to see you very soon, and don't be afraid to reach out, because like I said, I'm always here for you.